because they're making some changes. Take a look.
Ever since the pandemic, I decided to put my finances in my own hands, and setting up a shop is a cool way to start a business, especially out here on the beach. And coming from New York, I'm not used to this, so it's like my own personal office.
Simon Driver is a sidewalk vendor in Pacific Beach.
It was the holiday weekends, like Memorial Day and all. Then the Rangers came out, so people without the permits were sent home. Luckily, I wasn't working that day. So here I was 2 weeks ago out here, and then they came again, but it was a Wednesday, so it was slow. And then I was sent home as well because I didn't have the permits.
The city of San Diego announcing they can now require coastal zones to follow the sidewalk vendor ordinance after the California Coastal Commission has asked the city to withdraw the pending request for review to avoid confusion. Councilmember Jennifer Campbell of District 2 responds to KUSI Monday. Quote, "From the start, I worked closely and negotiated the terms of the sidewalk vendor ordinance with community members, and I met with the Coastal Commission to ensure the ordinance went through the due process. I want to thank the Coastal Commission for helping the sidewalk vendor ordinance move forward so that it can be implemented citywide, including in the beach areas," end quote. Larry Webb of the Mission Beach Town Council tells KUSI Monday the Coastal Commission didn't ask the city to withdraw the review. The city asked the Coastal Commission to drop the review, saying that the CC never had to review the ordinance. The city could have issued the rules and regulations for the beach zones from the beginning. He says it's clear under the California Senate Bill 946, which took effect January 2019, allowing all of this. Webb says it's an argument the Mission Beach Town Council has been trying to address since that bill passed. For some time now, sidewalk vendors along the beaches of San Diego, Ocean Beach, Mission Beach, Pacific Beach, and La Jolla set up shop, crowding areas along the boardwalk, blocking views with no permit because they were allowed to, while other sidewalk vendors around the city were required to follow the city's sidewalk vending ordinance, which is meeting permit and distancing requirements.
Yeah, I've heard some concerns that people don't like seeing us out here. I've even heard it out here in person. And to the people that don't like it, I'm sorry that you feel that way. And we're allowed to now, so, we all win.
Driver says it's been so confusing. He just got his permit after he was told by city enforcement that it will be required.
I'd say getting the permits was perfect because now they know who's here compared to not. And it does make a difference because some people set up food and all, and they want to make sure that everyone is doing things the right way so that no one gets sick or hurt.
So now we have clarification because for months we're wondering why it has been so out of control along the coast here, seeing all of these vendors set up from Ocean Beach, from Mission Beach, Pacific Beach, and La Jolla. And the city of San Diego, they were under the impression, we were under the impression because we're hearing from the city that it was up to the Coastal Commission to implement rules and regulations. So now this sidewalk vendor ordinance, it applies to everyone citywide. So according to the city, they're going to have 2 hearings coming up in September. And we're told by the end of this year, every single vendor must have a permit. And if they do not have one, they will be fined up to $1,000. But since we had covered the story in the 4 o'clock hour, we're getting interrupted by our live shot. Since we have been covering this 4 o'clock hour, this is really affecting coastal residents. One resident reached out to me. She's been a third generation Mission Beach resident. She says she has been contacting the city of San Diego for a long time now. She's been contacting Jennifer Campbell's office, and she never gets a response. But she says this is just unacceptable. This is not Mission Beach. It's not Pacific Beach or La Jolla. And she said you can't even walk through the boardwalk safely. You're just getting hassled by so many people. It just changes the whole tradition of the beach area. So we'll have more coming up in the 6 o'clock hour. I'll send it back to you.
Sardina for us in Mission Beach. We'll see you at 6. Teresa, thanks. Jenny, what's happening?
All right, thank you, Logan. So he says he wants to focus priorities on necessary infrastructure.